What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. We back with another Barbershop Talk podcast. I got my man Dave.
Yo, what up?
My main man Vito, a.k.a. Mike Tice.
What's up, baby?
What's good,
baby?
fellas, man? You know, it's been a while since we had the opportunity to kind of sit down and chat, man. We had birthdays and celebrations and all types of stuff happened since the last time we sat down and chat, man. So I'll just start by saying happy belated birthday to Patrick Rayner. Happy belated birthday to Reagan Lee McDuffie. Happy belated birthday to Carl Henry Jeremiah Fortune III. Shout out to my big homie up in Maryland, man. He took me in back in undergrad and let me stay with him for a summer. And then he actually let me stay with him for a semester, man, when I was doing some internships out there. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm actually getting over a fever, man. I was just telling the fellas before we got on here, man. It's been a rough April for me. I had food poisoning for a little bit, and then now I'm getting over the flu. And I know the boys, they both looking at each other talking about, dang, man, EJ getting sour.
Hey, bro, and I told him today when he walked in, I'm turning over to your side. I was trying to defend, bro, but now I'm like, man, why you always sick, dog? What's going on?
Right, bro. Every time we turn around, I'm down. I'm at the hospital.
I didn't go to the hospital this time, but, you know, I did. I used like our little 24-hour call joint where you can call in and get some flu medicine and stuff like that, man. I was telling Nakia the other day, man, I went 2 years with no health insurance. Like, not a dime, and I ain't never get sick. As soon as you get some benefits, you know, then that's when all the drama come. So, yeah, you know, I hope that May brings some better things than sickness. But
yeah, well, it's definitely gonna be some better weather, so more consistent weather, I'll say.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. 3 people in the office got sick. So it started off with an older lady, and then you know, a guy in his 40s, and then it trickled down to me. So.
Yeah, it's just going around. You'll be all right, man. Once you power through this, you'll be straight.
Yep. But y'all go ahead, man. You know, go on with y'all updates.
Go ahead, man.
Man, for me, I think what's been going on? I've been chilling, really. For real, been doing some stuff that some bucket list items. Been taking a few of them off the list. So you know, it's always exciting when you get to spend a little money on some things that you've been wanting. So
what you do? Spend $200 at Walmart? Talking about a bucket list. Y'all don't know Vince cheap. Talking about spend some money.
Man, you know, a little bucket list item. You know what I'm
saying?
What you buy? So, but I can't, man. You know me now. You know I don't do no kissing and telling. Now you know I don't do that.
Now when we go to the house, we're gonna see something.
You know I don't do no kissing and telling.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
So you know, I got some surprises in store for the boys. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned. When y'all see me, y'all gonna be like, man, this boy Vince off the chain, boy, for real though. For real, man. But nah, man, everything been good, man. I just been chilling, man, for real. I ain't really got too many updates. The weather nice, so you know, I've just been riding more, but it's all good, man. I've been chilling, yo.
Yeah, look, before we go today, did you get an opportunity to see Vincent and Sugar post yesterday?
No.
And how lovey-dovey it was?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let Vince talk about it. Go ahead, Vince. Let everybody know. Let everybody know what y'all was doing, man.
Look, man, first of all, I was just bull jiving.
No, you weren't. No, they're not. Don't try to set it up like that.
Now that I called him out, he was just bull jiving.
Nah, it was just some bull jive.
Nah, come on, bro. Just be honest.
Listen, let me tell you the straight.
Okay.
I was bored at the job, sitting there twiddling my thumbs, had to check every email possible. I said, Dad, let me hit read. You know what I'm saying? See what she up to. You know what I'm saying? So this corny cute idea, you know what I'm saying? Came in my head. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, sexy or something like that? You know
you know what you're saying.
Yeah, stop trying to paraphrase it like you don't remember what it was.
Bro,
give us the word for word.
Y'all stupid. So I said something like, what's up?
All right, bro, you want me to go read it? I can go pull it up.
I can't stay serious. Look, so I said, like, what's up, sexy? Are you single? And if not, I'd love to take you out or something like that. And so she replied like, I'm sorry. I'm taken by the guy that drive the sexy teacher that drive the blue Challenger and got the spinning waves. Something. But it was EJ blowing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Look, when I saw that, Joe, I thought it was a meme. I was like, what the hell are they posting this crap out on Instagram for, man? I said, y'all getting old and corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to just crack some jokes, man, because I was bored. She probably was bored at the job, so it was just good laugh, good fun. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man, when you've been in the game. You know what I'm saying? 10+ years, so shoot, you gotta get corny cute sometimes.
I hear you, man. At least you still trying. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, Dave. Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I wanted our listeners to hear about Vince and how corny he is.
No, that was funny. You know, for me, Vince. I don't really have too much going on, man. Everybody, you know, we just be working, but you know, it's playoff season for me, and you know, I'm watching my team, the Cavs. Not really my team, but I'm watching LeBron do his thing. So I've been enjoying that over the last week, really.
I really can't believe you, like, for real though, man.
What you mean?
Like I can't believe you, dog. Like you are.
What you mean?
You are a Warriors fan, like
what?
Right,
What?
Right. You the one that turned me on to the Warriors and how good they were, and you know what I'm saying. Steph Curry this, Steph Curry that.
That was years ago. That was before everybody else joined the wave, man. I like breaking news. You know what I'm saying?
Join the wave. You talking about LeBron James? Everybody like LeBron James.
LeBron is a different LeBron. This, you know, now I'm not trying to hijack. This is supposed to be my update, man. But you know what I'm saying?
If you want to hijack the show,
if you want to get into it, we can get into it. What the LeBron is a different cat, man. LeBron is one of the top 3 players of all time, bro. That's a different cat. That's a different thing. Steph Curry was good for 1 year. Just to be honest, he was good for the last year, and then he already fell off. His shoes not selling no more. Bro already fell off.
Bro was selling like New Balances or something.
Yeah, right. He's selling those orthopedics.
Listen. His shoes fell off because they're through Under Armour. Let's just put that out there, okay? That's why the shoe sales are like they are. All right, Under Armour don't make but too many nice shoes.
All right, so why didn't Nike pick him up then? Why didn't Adidas pick him up then?
The moolah. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford to pay, especially Nike. Nike can't afford them.
Nike can't afford it? Nike can write you whatever check they want to. LeBron just got $1 billion check from Nike.
Billion with a B.
You think that they're gonna give him $1 billion, and they at least gotta get Steph Curry, which is the top selling everything in the league right now. Top selling everything. So
now I agree. He top selling
him what? You know what I'm saying?
20 mil till you prove yourself.
Come on, man. And then look, for the season, think about this. Steph Curry ain't LeBron James. Not even gonna be close. I'm gonna go ahead and tell that. I'm gonna say that like now.
Right.
But if LeBron really had some dogs on his squad, you know his stuff would be different too. He has a nice, pretty good team around him, but Kyrie play when he want to play. Kevin Love ain't no better than you. You know what I'm saying? and you know what I'm saying? Iman Shepherd, you know what I'm saying, running around the court like EJ out that mug. It ain't, look, brother, I'm just being real. He ain't got no dogs out there, you know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith, you know what I'm saying, he'll shoot a jumper every now and again. He remind me of daggone Trey on the court, you know what I'm saying? But for real, he ain't got no straight dogs. So, you know what I'm saying, having Steph Curry got more dogs on the squad, especially with adding Durant. Even without Durant, you know what I'm saying, with Clay and with Dre, I think they got more bark in the fight, and that's why they taking some of the heat and some of the shine from Steph. But I agree with you saying LeBron a different cat, but don't act like it would be the same thing if he had more dogs. Even with D-Wade and them, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, he's son D-Wade. He made D-Wade look like a scrub when he was there.
It's like a scrub, straight scrub, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, LeBron's just a different cat, bro. But I mean, look, I agree. Steph Curry good. The Warriors are good. I was on the Warriors early in college. EJ can vouch. We used to play the game, and I used to play with Steph Curry on the game.
Yeah, back when bro was at Davidson.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
all I'm saying is I like watching LeBron more than I like watching the Warriors. Is all I'm saying, because I feel like it would be the same as watching. I never got to see Jordan play in his prime. LeBron the closest thing, you know what I'm saying? And Kobe to me, Kobe was good, but Kobe not LeBron.
Come on, ho. Now listen, now you scratching the wrong daggone tree now.
I'm just saying.
Now you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, Kobe is Kobe. That's what it is. Kobe gonna be Kobe.
Kobe not better than
never
LeBron.
a Jordan.
Kobe not better than LeBron though, bro. And you know that. You know that, Vince.
Okay, listen. Okay, check this out now. Check this out. If you're gonna say that Kobe not better than LeBron, then you got to be willing to say that Jordan not better than LeBron.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right.
I'm fine with it. As far as if I want to go to the gym, like me and you go to the gym like we used to, right? And it's Kobe, LeBron, and Michael Jordan standing there, and they like, y'all got shot 5 yet? All three of them say it. I'm picking up LeBron before I pick up the other two. Who you picking up?
Oh my God! Oh my God! You ought to be slapped. You really make me mad, bro. Like, no, stop laughing, yo. Like, for real, man. Like,
Bro, I'm picking up LeBron, bro.
oh my God, man. I respect, like, for real, like, for real, for years on years, I was like, I always respected your knowledge. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was always like right on point with everything sports. You know what I'm saying? But no, dog, you just lost all. Just like you just.
All right, check me out.
Done. You know what I'm saying? You just done.
Bro, check me out. Bro, all right, we going to the black gym. It's me, you, and we got EJ. All right, so you know, I'm a hustle, get rebounds, play defense. You gonna hit mid-range jumpers, facilitate, come off screens. That EJ hitting threes, hitting your big three from the corner, getting steals. You know, drawing fouls. You know how EJ play. All right, so we need we need one player to round out the team. Who you gonna pick? You trying to tell me you won't pick LeBron to be your killer? And who gonna stop him? Like who? Kobe or Michael Jordan can't stop, bro. You know that.
Oh my God! Listen. I know we gotta move on. But listen, Molly. If you turn Kobe or Jordan loose, if you turn them loose with no refs, with no calls, if you turn them loose, there's no way that in a pickup game, Jordan and Kobe won't outplay LeBron. In a pickup game, there's no way. And that's all I'm going to say right there, Dave.
All right. That's an argument for another day then, but we're going to come back to that.
All right. Look, that's a great segue into our first topic, man. You know, the draft happened this past weekend. And I know people going to think like, dang, what are they talking about? So we recording on a different date than we normally record on. Y'all getting some fresh, hot off the press.
Yeah.
So the draft happened this weekend, man. You know, me and Vince, we root for the Carolina Panthers. I don't know what other team Vince root for. Dave really don't root for no team, but he follows all sports. So like, what's y'all thoughts and ideas? One, around Carolina, and then two, just about the draft overall.
First of all, Vince, I gotta go ahead and cut you off, bro. The Bears screwed themselves with that Mitch Trubisky pick. That was the worst pick I ever seen in the draft, ever. Every Carolina player that got drafted too high, and they all suck. Now, moving on. Well, shout out to TJ Logan because he's from Greensboro, and, you know, that I'm happy for him.
Man.
But I can't believe Elijah Hood got drafted. Ryan Switzer got drafted after he ran a 4.6. That's funny to me. You 5'8", and you run a 4.6, and you end up getting drafted. That's crazy. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I thought Carolina Panthers had a pretty good draft. You know what I'm saying? I like what they did. They added what's crazy, they actually added some really good undrafted free agents. Like, I still been following the draft and where free agents been signing because I was trying to see what happened to Braylon Cherry for New Bern.
Yeah, you saw Bro got drafted, right?
No, he got he signed
Or
with the Titans.
unsigned, yeah.
He signed with the Titans, so shout out to him for that. But it looked like Carolina had a pretty good draft. They added a running back, Christian McCaffrey. I think it's going to be really good. That kid Curtis Samuel from Ohio State, man. I mean, you could put him in your slot. You could put him in the backfield. They had a lot of versatility. They gave Cam some weapons, so it's not just Greg Olsen or bust. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. Now, I do think I didn't see him add a tight end, and I think that you need to be looking for a Greg Olsen replacement because bro getting up there in age.
Yeah.
He plays every play literally, so you won't want to start planning for his replacement. You know what I'm saying? But I like what they did on the offense side of the ball. I didn't see them address corner enough for me.
They didn't address it at all. And then today they cut like 5 people.
Yeah,
and Trey Boston, who was their starting safety,
got cut.
cut.
I didn't think Trey Boston was.
I don't think he was good. I think bro got lucky. He just happened to be there when the position opened up, and he filled it pretty good, and so he got lucky to kind of go for a couple seasons. But
on the Carolina scale, he was. On the Carolina scale, he was good for a Carolina player because he was above mediocre. So that makes sense. But I mean, I think they just didn't do enough in the defensive backfield for me. So I mean, you letting go your safeties. You got 2 corners that are unproven, that had decent rookie years, but nothing special. So I think I want to see them address that in free agency. But I think offensively, they're gonna be fun to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, do you think? This is just my just something that I've been thinking about since they made that first draft. Do you think a white running back can survive in the league?
See, I actually, this probably gonna sound. I probably am very few that would say this. I actually do use correct. Christian McCaffrey is not. No offense to anybody, I don't think he's your typical white running back. Because when people hear white running back, I think they think big and slow, who was Toby Gerhardt that came out a couple years ago from Stanford, and that dude. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what they think. Kind of big, oversized, and kind of slow.
Yeah, like your third down back.
Yeah, like goal line back, like Mike Allstott. If y'all remember him from back in the day with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Right. And I think Christian McCaffrey kind of Reggie Bush type. You know what I'm saying? He can shake you now a little bit. And I think I don't know if he's not gonna be a traditional running back though. They're gonna put him in a slot. They're gonna throw him screens, and I think he's gonna be a better version of Ryan Switzer. What they wanted to do with Ryan Switzer is what Christian McCaffrey actually gonna be.
Yeah, and I think that'll open up, like you said, some more versatility for Cam. Now he could drop back, and then they got to look at somebody else instead of just putting all the attention on Cam Newton.
Right now, the Panthers are 3. The Panthers got Cam, Greg Olsen, and Kelvin Benjamin, and then that's it.
Honestly, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that Kelvin Benjamin has produced since he's been there.
Well, he got hurt that 1 year though.
So what about the other 3-4 years? And then they just exercised his fifth year today.
Yeah, he ain't done nothing.
Right, really. I mean, for you to be that big, bro.
That really,
Go up and get the ball.
He just looked good coming off the bus though. Well, when you see bro, you be like, all right,
This ain't high school. This ain't high school. Everybody look good coming off the bus.
I'm saying that maybe it took him a little while to put it all together or something. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Vince, what's your thoughts now around Carolina and the draft?
No. So Carolina definitely ate up. You know what I'm saying? They definitely ate up. I think though, I'd have to agree with Dave. For one, Christian McCaffrey is going to be an amazing talent in the league. He's not your typical running back. Is 2, he's not your typical Caucasian running back. So for all those who are saying that Caucasian running backs don't work out in the league, I'll beg to differ, and I'll say just watch him. Adding Curtis Samuel, like you said, big for them. I will say that I think they put too much attention on their offense, even though they do have a very slow and stagnant offense. They never really had offensive weapons for the last 2 or 3 years, excluding if you consider Ted Ginn an offensive weapon. They really don't have
a big
explosive player. You see what I'm saying? Or somebody that can take it from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah,
so,
everybody possession receivers.
Right, their position, they just do just enough.
Yeah.
And so, besides Cam's first 2 seasons in the league, he was the only explosive player they had, and now he's slowing down. So they needed that versatility and that explosiveness, so he doesn't have to do it. I do agree.
Hey,
I think
Vince.
they did.
Hey,
Yeah.
Vince. Did they draft somebody to replace Michael Orr? Because he was terrible last year, bro.
Yeah, they got the old the old tackle. I forgot his name. But yeah, they did get a tackle.
Oh, okay.
And they got a guard, which is good for them
Oh,
because
okay.
he was trash. He was just living off his name this last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, bro was living off the blind side.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then, but like you said, they focused too much on offense, not enough on defense, and their defense fell off last year. So, not necessarily because Josh Norman left, or just because Charles Johnson has been hurt and all that. They just fell off. I don't know if they just lost some of their tenacity. I don't know if there has been some coaching changes as far as not within the defense, like maybe like a backers coach or like a a lineman coach, but they lost some of their fire on the defense. So I think that they should have got somebody that could give them that spark back. For a while, Shaq Thompson had gave them that spark on defense, but I think they did miss out on that. What I was most impressed about this draft, though, beyond you being a hater and that all the Carolina boys ate up, I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers put on a show.
Okay.
I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers put on a show, and they're going to be in the NFC South a force to be reckoned with. And that's all I'm telling you. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be a force to be reckoned with. If you notice, they put up some stats last year. They were ready. You know what I'm saying? Their
offense was
there,
good. Yeah.
But they didn't have enough to necessarily. Yeah, they didn't have enough to necessarily close out. And they got 2 big names on D this year, so I think there will be somebody to watch. The NFC period needed some help, but I think a lot of them did well. I do like Dallas got switched, so I think they added another piece for Dak and the guys. So the NFC is going to be bomb, but of course at the end of the day, everybody, and I repeat, everybody is still chasing Tom Brady and them. They're just going to be that's their dynasty. That's going to be the goal. They'll be there without a shadow of a doubt. No matter who, if they ain't draft nobody, and they would still been there, bro. Like,
yeah, you ain't lying, bro. I don't know how they do it.
Just guaranteed. Look, before we move on, man, I just want to say shout out to the Aggies, man. Y'all saw that Tariq Cohen got drafted to the Bears, man.
Going to the Bears, man.
That's a pretty big deal, man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal. So I watched his like little thank you speech or whatever on the internet, and he was just saying that he just wanted to prove to everybody that it don't matter what school you go to. If you work hard, you can get to the NFL, man.
Yeah.
And so he was very appreciative. He was very grateful. He was very humble. And so, shout out to A&T, man. Shout out to the Aggies.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's good. It's good to see those kids from small schools, particularly because I'm an alumni, get drafted. So that's what's up.
Yep. Look, Vince, I want to this last topic before we get off. I want to talk about prom, man, and specifically, I want to talk about. The only reason I'm talking about it is because I saw you posted a picture of a little bro. What's his name? Little bro that you work with.
D.
Yeah, with D. And bro's looking cool, man.
Hey, yeah, man, that's my dog, man. That's my dog right there.
Bro was cool. So I kind of wanted to get you all's thoughts and ideas around prom today, 2017, versus prom 2007 when we went. And even down to like prom proposals and all of that stuff, man. Like, do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think it's kind of cute? Would you have done that if that was a thing when you was in high school? And then just kind of go down memory lane, talk about what made you nervous going the day of, and all the way down to your haircut, your tux, the girl you asked, and all that stuff, man. So either one of y'all can hop in.
Yeah. So for me, let me just start by saying, man, shout out to my boy D, man. I love my dog, man. I love him like my son. So I'm always be there for him. I know he has his parents and everything, but the connection we've made, I'll always be there. I'll never leave his side, and that's just how it's gonna be to the day. So seeing him grow, and to be there, be there getting him dressed. You know what I'm saying? Not getting him dressed, but be there while he's getting dressed. to go
I was
to
about
his
to say, is
senior
bro
prom.
handicap or something? Like, he couldn't get himself
I
dressed?
was like, nah, not getting him dressed. You know what I'm saying? Just being there, like, yo, like, we was chilling. You know, we was
Yeah.
doing our thing. We was talking junk, like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, so, you know what I'm saying? What you thinking for the night? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, you know, I'm gonna do my thing. La 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 la. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm cracking jokes with him. You know what I'm saying? With young Gunner. But nah, so it was a good thing, a beautiful sight to just see him grow, see him mature, to see the way that he picked out everything. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, the outfit was dope. It was real simple. It was real classy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, man, like you really killed that. You know. Then, but on to the new age, the new modern 2017 prom proposals, the outfits that they're going with. I would say this. I don't know if I would have had like this big prom proposal because I don't know. I would have just been like, you know what I'm saying, yo, what's up? Yo, I'm going with Shorty, and that's just gonna be it. You know, so I don't know if I would have did all that because to me, that's that corny cute stuff, and I'm not the corny cute type of guy.
Oh, so what you really saying is that you would have did the promposal.
Bro, you would have done it, bro.
Yeah, bro would have interrupted class.
Real talk.
Danced in there in his leotard and stuff.
Bro, you would have done it, bro.
Look, and then but honestly though, I probably would have. But the thing I wouldn't have done is I think that they have put. Now I'm not hating, but I think that I don't know if it's the kids or the parents, but somebody has really took prom to the next daggone level. It's like the red carpet out this mug. I don't know if I would have spent the money that they have invested into prom, like some of the pictures and some of the the cars I've been seeing them driving, just for prom. To me, it's prom. Prom has always been lame. I don't know if prom has been cool for anybody, but for prom has always been lame. But it's always been that thing that you just going to do as a junior, as a senior. You know what I mean? For some, a freshman, sophomore, you just going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been lame. So I don't know if we invested that much into it and put that much into it. But for us, it was all about just really going, just because seeing the homies, chilling, getting up with your girls after, la 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 la. But yeah, man, I think this new age is slightly different. I don't know if I would have been down with everything. I don't know. What say you, Dave?
All right, so actually what's crazy is I never went to prom. I didn't go to neither one of my proms. My junior year is because the girl I was with, my girlfriend at the time, got herself suspended for fighting, and she didn't want me to go with nobody else. So she couldn't go, and then she didn't want me to go.
I always knew Dave was lame, bro. What kind of kid don't go to prom?
I ain't never go, man. So I always.
Bro, I didn't even know that.
Me either.
I participated in everything before and everything after, but I ain't go to the events myself. Like my senior year, it was just again it was behind the girl, and I can't remember what happened. I don't know if she couldn't afford it or something happened that it just didn't work out. So I ain't go, man. Both times it was at my girlfriend request for me to not go, and I just ain't never go, man.
Dang, bro, you robbed your parents of good photo ops and embarrassing photos and all that good stuff.
Right.
I don't never think about it, to be honest.
You don't miss it. Well, that's because you did everything. The prom is the best part when we was growing up about going to prom was everything before and everything after.
All I knew, I just wanted to go to in New Bern. You know what I'm saying? My homeboys, we got a room at Bridgepoint, and I just wanted to, people would go out to eat before, and then we caught a hotel and just was chilling there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's just how it was.
So what's your thoughts on the new age then?
I think what they're doing is dope. Honestly, I don't know if I would invest the money in it, but I do definitely. I'm all for building memories, and because it's just cool. So I would definitely want my kid to do it. But if they decide not to go, then that's cool. But I think it's dope, man. As long as you can do it. Like I'm not spending like $1,000 on prom or something crazy on prom, man.
If you have a daughter, you will.
No, I'm not.
Bro, hair, makeup, shoes, jewelry, accessories,
No, I'm not.
Dress.
No, I'm not.
She better ask her mama. I think that's not a good way to spend money. That's a go to a whole nother conversation, bro. $1,000 on
I
one
think
night.
$1,000 is pricey, but when we were in school, I think the girls could have done it for like $350, $400, somewhere around there.
I spend that all day.
Yeah,
I'm not spending $1,000 on one night.
I'm not spending $1,000.
If you getting married, I'll spend some money on that. But if you just going to prom, I'm not spending no $1,000.
Bro, but we're gonna pull up in the
No
Maserati.
way.
Oh, you drunk? You drunk? Well, she
Kay,
can ride with
Kay
you.
will not. No way. Kay will not be riding in no Maserati. Nah, cause I'll have something stupid by then. No, so hold on. Let me just retract that. Kay will be riding nice,
But it ain't gonna be no. Yeah.
Spend $1,000.
So you
Right.
you can feel me there, Vince, cause I ain't doing it, bro.
No, I agree. I'm saying I'll be riding nice. I'm gonna have something.
Oh yeah, she gonna have everything she needs. She gonna be.
Would you let your kids drive, or would you want them to be kind of like chauffeured around that night? Because in my mind, just being realistic, I think that there's gonna be some drugs and alcohol around, and I would rather my kids be, chauffeured around versus they had too much to drink and they trying to get home or get to wherever, get to the hotel or to their friend's house and do all of that and end up getting in a bad car accident.
So for me, I think this is honestly what I think I'm gonna do. I think that first of all, if Kay got a wholesome gentleman, then that means I have met him. He's legit. Then I'm gonna let him push my whip. All right, check this out. Now hold tight, because you know I don't let people drive my car like that. Listen, so I'm gonna let him push my whip to the prom, off strength of I want my daughter to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I know what will make her happy is him pushing the whip, him coming around, open the door, she stepping out, la 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 la. All right, now once all the glamour is done of that, I'm getting my car back.
Tell bro, hey, leave the keys in there. Don't worry about it. I got a spare.
I'm getting my car back, and you know what I'm saying, they can do whatever they so desire, but I doubt that they're gonna be driving around in Vito whip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What say you, Stancil?
They're not driving my car. That's first of all, they ain't driving my car, bro.
They don't want nobody to drive his car.
Hey, bro, the beauty of my friendships is my homeboy Pat got me covered. Anything I need at Enterprise, I got for the low.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna take them to the lot. What y'all want, man? Y'all want a Mustang? Y'all want a Camaro? What y'all want? So they gonna be riding, but they not driving my car because I know how I was prom night. I didn't even go, and I know I was lit. So they not driving my car, bro. But honestly, it's more about I want my kids to be safe. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give you an answer right now. I gotta kind of see
what your kids gonna
be
kind of
like.
shape up to.
Yeah, because I want to see how mature and how responsible they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe a situation where you gotta take an Uber both ways, bro. Like you're not gonna have an option to drive anything.
Yeah, I'll get your Uber XL.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a nice Uber, but you're not gonna drive because I know what prom night is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to deprive them of that experience, to be honest, but you just gotta be responsible with it. You can't get arrested. You can't get kicked out of the hotel or whatever you was doing and being stupid about it. But go have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just gotta do it responsibly.
Absolutely. Look, man. Y'all got any nuggets before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. So listen. In life, I think that we sometimes get caught up, right? We get caught up in the little things, all right? So for somebody, I don't know who it's for, let the little stuff go, man. Focus on what you can, change what you can, and stop letting the little stuff stress you out. Stop letting the stuff, the little, what they quote unquote call petty, stop letting that stuff get to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about the small things. Focus on what you can, change what you can, and I think you'll find yourself living a better life, a more peaceful life, and you'll stop stressing a lot more. So let the little things go. Don't even worry about it, man.
That's pretty good, Vince. That's pretty good. I'm sure that'll help somebody.
Yeah.
You got something, Dave?
Yeah. For me, I think just this week, I actually spoke to my sister today, and I ain't talked to her in a while. And I think for me, it kind of made me think a little bit that you just gotta make time for and feed those relationships that are important to you. And I need to take my own advice and talk to them. I ain't talked to my sister since like Christmas, and that's crazy. And so I just need to do a better job of feeding that relationship and making time for the people that you care about. And and it will fulfill you. And so I don't know if anybody can relate, but you know, you always like, man, dang, I need to call, bro. I need to reach out to or whatever, but actually make time to sit down and do it, and you know, it will go a long way.
True. Dang, the
Respect.
boys dropping that knowledge, man. I really don't have a nugget. Like I said at the beginning of the show, man, I'm getting over the flu this week. A couple weeks ago, it was food poisoning and stuff like that. And so I just want to say shout out to Vince and Dave, man, for one being flexible and two being my backbone, man. You know, we normally record on Thursdays and then we post the following Wednesday. But because I was on bed rest, man, I couldn't even get out of bed to get over here to record, man.
I could vouch, bro was down and out, man. I seen, bro.
And shout out to Dave for even coming by and checking on me, man. Nakia thought I had passed out or something because I wasn't responding to nobody's text. But I was just, bro, I was sick, bro. It was bad, man. And so I just want to let the boys know, man, I don't take that for granted, man. We move around a lot of stuff, you know. As everybody know, we all got 2 jobs and we got families and we got other stuff that we're involved in, man. And so, you know, I don't take that for granted that the boys actually clear their schedule and, you know, kind of make this podcast grow from a simple ideal that I had sitting in the bed one night, man. So I just want to say thank you to the fellas for that.
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, no doubt. One love.
Yeah. Before we go, man, as always, you know, once y'all listen, man, please share, comment. If you listen on iTunes, subscribe, rate, review.
You had a chance to tell people about Stitcher?
I don't think so. And we actually on Stitcher Radio now, man, which is another platform for podcasts, radio shows, music, and stuff like that. So there's multiple ways to find us, man. And, you know, like I said, we really appreciate the love. So definitely, once you listen to it, just click the share button, you know?
And give us your feedback, man. We open to feedback, whether that be positive or you know, critiques you may have. We open to all of that, man. We big boys. We ain't going to start, you know, we ain't going to get mad. So we appreciate that. We want to hear y'all. We want to hear what y'all want to hear about, what y'all want to talk about, any topics you may be interested in, that sort of thing.
Yep. With that, man, we holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Peace.